This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our MLB Pick Show here for Friday, July the 18th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel delivered by myself as well as a team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. Hey, give us that like, that thumbs up. You really help us build up our audience. Greatly appreciate that. We have a live show every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It is the Tony Picks Morning Show. We go live. The cappers join me, giving out live free picks from the major sports, from the games. We go game by game with you, giving out those free picks. The live chat's open so you guys can interact with us. Give us your questions, give us your picks and suggestions and more. Comment with us here, interact with us on the live show. And of course, if you'd like to support us even more, hit that join button, become a channel member, get early access to my videos. A pleasant way to support us for the work that we put into the channel. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're our multi-capper site, showcasing our top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there like Rod Zawacki, Mills, Sean, Brian. These guys you know from our live shows as well as from our YouTube videos. Biller's been red hot last 30 days. You see as well Biller up there, Mills as well. Justin, a big day yesterday. Latest traffic here said the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this card on Friday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. 3 months turn of profit amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. All right, we get started here with the Red Sox and the Cubs for Friday afternoon. Lucas Giolito will get the start for Boston. Giolito in 13 starts has an ERA 3.36, whip of 1.23. Right-hander strikes out 22%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate of 37%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Colin Ray gets the start for Chicago. Ray appeared in 19 games, ERA 3.91, whip of 1.26. Righty fans 17%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate is 36%, 1.57 home runs per 9 innings. Boston batting .243 on the road. Chicago hitting .261 against right-handed starters. Boston 6-10 as road underdog of even money to +150. That's a -3 unit loss. Cubs 29-12 is home favorite of -110 or higher. That's a +11.5 unit return. Pick here, Cubs is -120. White Sox and the Pirates for Friday. Jonathan Cannon gets the start for Chicago. Cannon appeared in 15 games, ERA 4.44, whip of 1.44. Righty fans 18%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball rate of 39%, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. Bailey Falter gets the start for Pittsburgh. Falter has 19 starts, ERA 3.79, whip of 1.20. Lefty strikes out 15%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball rate of 37%, 1.29 home runs per 9 innings. Pittsburgh batting .231 against right-handed starters. Cannon has passed 3 starts, an ERA of 3.38. Falter has passed 5 starts, carries an ERA over 5. The White Sox bullpen on the road, an ERA of 3.72. They are 4-2 on the road, facing an NL team with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower. That's a +4 unit return. Pittsburgh 3-9 at home against the American League. Pick here, Chicago +140. Angels and Phillies, this one for Friday. Jose Soriano gets a start for the Angels. Soriano has 20 starts, ERA 3.90, whip of 1.45. Righty fans 20%, 11% walks. A ground ball rate of 66%, limited home run damage. Jose Luzardo gets a start for Philadelphia. Luzardo 19 starts, ERA 4.14, whip of 1.41. Lefty strikes out 27%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate is 43%, 0.6 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 2.67. LA batting .227 against lefty starters. Philadelphia hitting .274 at home. Soriano in his past 5 starts, ERA over 5. Luzardo in his 9 games here, ERA 2.61. The Angels bullpen on the road, an ERA approaching 5. They are 7-8 to the run line on the road, facing teams with a 540 to 620 win percentage. That's a -4 unit loss. Phillies 9-2 to the run line when $2 favorites are greater. It's a +6.5 unit return. Pick here, Philadelphia run line, -1.5 runs at even money. Padres and Nationals, this one for Friday. Dylan Cease starts for San Diego. Cease has 19 starts, ERA 4.88, whip of 1.33. Right-hander fans 29%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate is 35%, 1.31 home runs per 9 innings. Jake Irvin makes the start for Washington. Irvin at 20 starts, ERA 4.58, whip of 1.29. Righty strikes out 17%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate is 43%, 1.71 home runs per 9 innings. San Diego hitting 238 in their past 25 games. Washington batting 264 in their past 24. Cease in his 10 road games, an ERA of 6.27 with a record of 0-6. San Diego 6-6 on the road as a -110 favorite or higher. That's a -3.2 unit loss. Washington 13-14 at home against winning teams, returning nearly 3 units. Pick here Washington plus 141. Giants and the Blue Jays for Friday. Justin Verlander starts for San Francisco. Verlander has 15 starts, ERA 4.70, whip of 1.42. Veteran fans 20%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 36%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Bassett gets the start for Toronto. Bassett appeared in 20 games, ERA 4.12, whip of 1.35. Righty fans 22%. 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate 46%, 1.09 home runs per 9 innings. San Francisco hitting 220 in their past 25 games. Blue Jays batting 271 at home. Verlander in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 5.47. Bassett in his 10 home starts carries an ERA of 2.81. Blue Jays have won 7 straight at home with a +8 unit return. San Francisco 4-11 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. That's a -6 unit loss. Pick here Toronto -121. Athletics and Guardians for Friday. JP Sears gets the start for Athletics. Sears in 19 starts, ERA 4.79, whip of 1.25. Lefty fans 19%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate is 30%, 1.75 home runs per 9 innings. Slade Cecconi gets a start for Cleveland. Cecconi 10 starts, ERA 3.44, whip of 1.27. Righty fans 24%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 38%, 1.47 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland batting 216 against left-handed starters. Sears in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 3.96. Cecconi in his 4 home starts posts an ERA of 4.95. Athletics 10-7 on the road against losing teams. That's a +4 unit return. Cleveland 2-7 at home, face an AL starter with a whip of 1.3 or lower. That's a -5.5 unit loss. Pick your Athletics +127. Reds and Mets for Friday. Nick Lodolo starts for Cincinnati. Lodolo has 19 starts, an ERA 3.38, whip of 1.11. Lefty fans 22%, 5% walks. The ground ball served 41%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Sean Manaea gets the start for the Mets. Manaea in his 25 debut allowed 1 earned run with 7 strikeouts in 3 1/3 innings at KC. He started 32 games last season, ERA 3.47, whip of 1.08. Cincinnati batting 256 against right-handed starters. York hitting 235 against lefty starters. Lodolo in his 9 road starts carries an ERA of 2.56. The Mets bullpen in their past 25 games, ERA of 5.67. Reds 12-10 on the road against winning teams. That's a +5 unit return. Mets 4-5 as a home favorite of -150 at -$2. That's a -4.5 unit loss. Pick here Cincinnati +138. Royals and Marlins for Friday. Seth Lugo gets the start for KC. Lugo in 17 starts, an ERA 2.67, whip of 1.08. Veteran strikes out 22%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 39%, 1.34 home runs per 9 innings. Sandy Alcantara gets a start for Miami. Contra 18 starts, ERA 7.22, whip of 1.48. Righty fan 17%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 45%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. KC hitting 231 over their past 25 games. Miami hitting 243 at home. Lugo in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 1.48. Alcantara's numbers have been better at home. The Royals bullpen has performed well on the road. Marlins bullpen past 25 games, ERA 2.03. KC 21-14 to the under on the road. Facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower, Marlins 22-11 to the under at home against right-handed starters. Pick your KC in Miami under 8. Yankees and Braves for Friday. Max Fried gets the start for New York. Fried has 20 starts in ERA 2.43, whip of 1.01. Lefty fans 23%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls are 51%, 0.66 home runs per 9 innings. Spencer Strider gets a start for Philadelphia. Strider in 11 starts in ERA 3.94, whip of 1.17. Righty has 29 strikeouts, 9.5% walks. The ground balls 38%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. New York batting 264 on the road. Atlanta hitting 228 against left-handed starters. New York 4-1 on the road, facing a team with a 380 to 480 win percentage. It's a plus 3 unit return. Atlanta 6-7 at home, facing a team that averages 1.25 home runs per game or greater. That's a minus 4.2 unit loss. Pick your Yankees minus 121. Orioles and the Rays. This one for Friday. Charlie Morton gets a start for Baltimore. Morton appeared in 20 games, ERA 5.18, whip of 1.52. Veteran fans 23%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate 41%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. Taj Bradley gets a start for Tampa Bay. Bradley 19 starts, ERA 4.60, whip of 1.27. Righty strikes out 20%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 49%, 1.04 home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore hitting 229 on the road. The Rays hitting 270 against right-handed starters. Morton in his 8 road appearances carries an ERA near 6. The Rays bullpen has performed well at home against the division with an ERA of 2.01. In 15 away divisional games, Orioles bullpen an ERA near 6. Baltimore 12-20 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. That's nearly a 5-unit loss. Rays 16-11 at home against losing teams, return a unit and a half. Pick your Tampa Bay minus 118. Tigers and Rangers, this one for Friday. Reese Olson starts for Detroit. Olson 11 starts, ERA 2.95, whip of 1.24. Righty strikes out 23%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 45%, limited home run damage. Patrick Corbin gets the start for Texas. Corbin 17 starts, ERA 4.15, whip of 1.32. Lefty fans 19%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate 37%. 1.35 home runs per 9 innings. Detroit banked 254 in their past 24 games. Texas hitting 229 at home. Corbin in his past 5 starts an ERA of 5.33. The Tigers are 19-7 as a road favorite of minus 110 or higher. That's a plus 8.5 unit return. Texas 9-15 at home at this coin flip price at plus 125 to minus 125, losing nearly 7 units. Pick your Detroit minus 115. Twins and Rockies for Friday. Chris Paddock gets a start for Minnesota. Paddock 19 starts, ERA 4.95, whip of 1.28. Righty fans 16%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 37%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. Kyle Freeland starts for Colorado. Freeland 17 starts, ERA 5.44, whip of 1.54. Lefty strikes out 17%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 45%, 0.91 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 3.69 though. Minnesota hitting 221 against left-handed starters. Paddock in his past 5 starts, an ERA approaching 7. The Twins bullpen past 25 games, ERA over 5. Twins 1-8 on the road against left-handed starters, losing over 7 units. Pick your Colorado plus 140. Cardinals and Diamondbacks for Friday. Andre Pallante gets to start for St. Louis. Pallante, 18 starts, ERA 4.49, whip of 1.30. The righty fans 15%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball 63%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. Merrill Kelly gets to start for Arizona. Kelly, 20 starts, ERA 3.34, whip of 1.05. Righty strikes out 24%, 7% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 1 home run per 9 innings. St. Louis hitting 239 on the road with a bullpen ERA of 4.69. Pallante in his past 9 starts, ERA 4.86. Cardinals have lost 5 of 6 on the road. That's a minus 4 unit loss. D-backs 11-9 at home against winning teams with a plus 1 unit return. Pick your Arizona minus 121. Astros and Mariners for Friday. Brendan Walter gets a start for Houston. Walter, 7 starts, ERA 3.98, whip of 1.01. Lefty fans 24%, 1% walks, ground balls 48%, 1.77 home runs per 9 innings. Luis Castillo gets a start for Seattle. Castillo, 19 starts, ERA 3.41, whip of 1.24. Righty strikes out 21%, 7.5% walks, the ground ball rate 41%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Seattle hitting .211 at home against the division. Castillo at home an ERA of 2.29. Both bullpens have put up solid numbers, home and away splits. Seattle 24-8 to the under at home against left-handed starters the past 1+ seasons. Houston 14-9 to the under on the road, facing an AL team with a bullpen whip of 1.3 or lower. The pick here will be Houston-Seattle under 7.5. Brewers and Dodgers for Friday. Jose Quintana starts for Milwaukee. Quintana, 13 starts, ERA 3.28, whip of 1.36. Lefty has a 16% strikeout rate, 10% walks, the ground balls 45%, 0.88 home runs per 9 innings. Tyler Glasnow gets a start for the Dodgers. Glasnow, 6 starts, ERA 3.52, whip of 1.22. Righty fans 29%, 14.5% walks, the ground balls 37%. 1.57 home runs per 9 innings. Milwaukee hitting .284 over their past 23 games, with the Dodgers at .233 over their past 24. That's spanning about a 30-day calendar month, I should say. Quintana has 7 road starts, an ERA of 1.82. The Brewers 13-7 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher. That's a plus 6.2 unit return. LA 8-9 as a home favorite of -150 to -$2. That's a -7.5 unit loss. Muncie's still out for the Dodgers. Pick here will be on Milwaukee plus 149. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. We go live every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tony's 6 Morning Show. The cappers join me alongside with live free picks from the games, game by game. Live chat open. Guys can interact with us in the live chat with their comments, picks, suggestions, and more. Check us out on that live show. Give us a thumbs up. Helps our audience build. Greatly appreciate that. You want to support us even more, become a channel member, click the join button, get early access to my videos, as well as a way to support us for the work put into the channel. We are looking for cappers. We are. So you can apply on our website, send us an email, or you can also send us, can apply for an audition live on our show. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there like Rod, Mill, Sean, Brian, guys you know from our live show as well as YouTube videos. Brian's been red hot the last 30 days as well. Great results here. Justin, a big day yesterday. Latest print picks here sent to the page with best bets and more. We'll be locked and loaded for this card here on Friday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Then our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. That's going to do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you guys later.